Overall activity of iHH in Bangladesh. iHH Humanitarian Relief Foundation, the Foundation for Human Rights and Freedoms and Humanitarian Relief. iHH gives most priority to the war zone or war-torn countries and territories in its relief operations. At present, iHH has taken a stand by the side of the Rohingya, world's most persecuted community. In fact, they have extended their cooperation to these unfortunate people since the beginning of the crisis. We generally know that human being has to meet 5 basic requirements for survival. These are food, clothes, health, education, and housing or accommodation. Keeping this basic idea, iHH has been working relentlessly inside the refugee camps.
1. Distribution of food and other essentials. The brutal persecution by Myanmar security forces compelled over 1 million of Rohingya refugees to take shelter in Bangladesh. After arriving here, their first and foremost requirement was food. iHH instantly undertook some food distribution programs, and still they are continuing the programs in different formats. So far, iHH has successfully accomplished the following activities. Food packet distribution. Till now, more than 500,000 refugees have been benefited. One packet contains food which is sufficient for 1 month for a 5-member family. Baby food. Till now, more than 20,000 refugee kids have been benefited. Cow slaughtering, cooked meal and cooked food distribution. Meat is the most favorite food item to most of the refugees. But unfortunately, many of them were deprived from the taste of meat for many days. Nobody was there to feed them a piece of beef in those tough periods. Alhamdulillah, iHH came at that stage. Cows have been slaughtered and Rohingya refugees got the opportunity to eat cooked meat once again. It's a matter of great joy for all of us to see their happiness and satisfaction. More than 200,000 refugees have been benefited from this unique project. Besides, during the occasion of Holy Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, iHH has been working sincerely to ensure joy and festivity of these refugees. In the previous 2 occasions of Ramadan, iHH had taken the following initiatives. In Ramadan, in 2018, 28,166 food packets and 55,000 iftar packets were distributed. Fitra distributed among 3,129 refugees. 1,363 food packets and 8,197 iftar packets were distributed among host community. Fitra were distributed among 391 people. In 2019, 4,720 food packets were distributed. Fitra was distributed among 226 refugees. 1,626 food packets were distributed among host community. Whereas in Kurbani, in 2018, 300 cows were slaughtered for Rohingya refugees and 400 cows for the host community. In 2019, 127 cows were distributed among the Rohingya refugees and 43 cows for the host communities. 2. Cloth distribution. iHH is also distributing clothes for the refugees. Winter season is a huge challenge for the distressed refugees, as most of the refugees don't have enough clothes to protect themselves from the harsh weather. For this reason, iHH takes initiative to distribute winter clothes among the Rohingya refugees. Winter clothes like blankets, male jackets, female sweater, shawl are distributed. More than 100,000 refugees have been benefited from this project. 3. Role in education sector.
iHH launched 5 childcare homes to ensure food, education and entertainment for the kids. Total 1,205 kids are admitted there. 20 teachers and 11 general staffs are working over there to facilitate the CCH activities. The admitted students are mostly belonging from 6 to 9 years. The medium of learning is Burmese. In addition, they are also being taught other subjects like mathematics and English. As recreational activities, iHH also sponsored to arrange different kinds of games, both indoor and outdoor, cultural activities such as Quran recitation, poem recitation, singing and acting, physical exercise, and different kinds of displays. The purpose of these activities is to flourish their creativity. Another purpose is to produce a humanitarian and noble quality and approach among them so that they can turn into a self-reliant community. Children are being provided 3 times food here. In the breakfast, they are given bread, egg, khichdi, etc. In the lunch, rice, meat, beef or chicken, fish and vegetables are being provided. In the afternoon, children take cake, fruits, biscuits or chips. After the lunch, children are allowed to take sufficient rest. The disciplined and well-attributed performance of these children have fascinated us. Their unending interest for education also very much inspiring. But still, there are so many children inside the refugee camps who are deprived from the light of education.
4. Role in health sector. Besides, iHH has established medical camps in Balukhali area. It was started on 13 January 2018. Till now, 38,813 patients have received medical treatment from this health center. Considering the importance of neat and cleanliness, iHH distributes hygiene kits in different occasions. More than 50,000 refugees have been benefited from this project. Also, sanitary napkins are often distributed among women. 5. Contribution in housing and accommodation sector. The refugees came in Bangladesh leaving all of their housings and other belongings. Initially, there were no scope of accommodation in the area. Later, Bangladesh government allowed to create shelter houses for the refugees in the Ukhia Upazila of Cox's Bazar district. iHH has made some tremendous efforts in this regard. In total, 5 villages had been developed by the iHH so far. iHH has constructed 8,567 shelter houses with solar facilities. Through the solar system, the facilities of 2 lights, 2 fans and charger are given in each house. Burners have been provided in each house so that residents can easily cook their food. In addition, the residents are being provided utensils 10,000 pieces, floor mats 21,250 pieces, sleeping mat 30,000 pieces, umbrella 10,000 pieces and tarpaulin 5,000 pieces. Also, stairs, gates and 15 mosques have been constructed in these villages. 6. Contribution in water sector. After arriving in Cox's Bazar, Rohingya Muslim refugees were deprived from getting fresh water. Without having bathing and drinking water properly, thousands of lives are going to meet serious anomaly. So, iHH took initiative to install tube wells, toilets and bathrooms for a certainty of water supply round the clock. So far, 14 mega tube wells were installed and 5 under installation process. 10 deep tubewell and 70 semi-deep tubewell were constructed so far. 210 single-unit toilets and 44 superstructure combined 5-unit toilets with septic tank had been constructed. Bathroom building. Till now, 459 bathrooms were constructed. There is no doubt that iHH activities are very important and effective. All concerned stakeholders are expecting the smooth continuation of these projects, but most of these programs are of short terms. We should also keep it in mind that some level of leadership qualities are usually found within all nations and ethnic communities. But due to long-term oppression and crackdown, Rohingyas are generally deprived from such quality, and there are severe crises of good leaders, managers and thinkers among this community. As a result, to produce some quality leadership is the earnest requirement now. We are expecting that iHH would take some long-term and effective plans and practical initiatives in this regard. May Almighty Allah accept all activities of iHH and bless them with bounties so that they can carry more humanitarian efforts for this helpless and oppressed community. Ameen.